Welcome to the Insomnia Project. Sit back, relax, and listen as we have a conversation about the mundane. One thing that we try to deliver is a conversation that's less than fascinating so that you can feel free to just drift off. We want to thank you for joining us, and we hope that you will listen and sleep. I'm your host, Marco Timpano.
And I'm your co-host, Nidhi Khanna.
And of course, we would love it if you followed us at Listen and Sleep.
Rate, review us on iTunes.
I know. I just rated a podcast that I listened to.
Which one?
The podcast that I rated was it's a friend's podcast, and sure enough, Nidhi, you asked me, and I can't think of the name. It has a name like "Don't You Ever" or something like that.
Well, I guess we should put it up on our Twitter feed.
I will. My goodness, I feel bad now because if they listen to this podcast, they'll realize I don't know the name of their show.
I do know that podcast faux pas.
Oh my goodness!
Wow, and that's another podcast faux pas.
You called it. It is a podcast that is done in Los Angeles by a very dear friend of mine, Stephen Shahori, with his podcast partner. Can you say that, podcast partner?
I don't know. Are we podcast partners?
I guess we are. That's so fun. It's called You Better Don't.
You Better Don't.
And what I like about this podcast is that it's very short. They're like 6 to 10 minute podcasts. So when you just have a little bit of time, Nidhi, and you're like...
You want to listen to an episode? I'm listening to... I'm a big Harry Potter geek, so I'm listening to a podcast called Harry Potter and the Sacred Text.
Oh.
Yeah, it's super fun. They analyze each chapter of the book through a different theme every week.
Oh, I love that. Hey, have you been to the Harry Potter bar that's in Toronto?
I have. It's down... It's around the corner from here, Marco.
Oh, I've never been.
You have not been to the Lockhart?
No.
Listen.
And it's in your neighborhood.
It's literally around the corner from here.
Nidhi, why are you holding this back? You know I'm a big Harry Potter fan, right?
I know, so we have to go.
Goodness.
And they have like a picture frame in the window where it's like, have you seen this wizard? Like the Prisoner of Azkaban type of...
We need to go. You need to take me.
I know, maybe after.
Fantastic. Nidhi, you made me this tea. So I asked Nidhi, I said, she's like, do you want a coffee or a tea? I'm like, I need a tea. And so Nidhi goes to her cupboard and pulls out 3 teas. And I have to say, Nidhi has fantastic teas. And I was like, just surprised me. She's like, take a look. And I'm like, I want this. I want something. One was a calming tea. Mm-hmm. One was an invigorating tea. Mm-hmm. And there was this one that had orange peel and cinnamon in it. I'm like, that's the one I want. So I wanted to ask you about citrus.
Okay, citrus. What do you like about orange peel? Because it's one of those, I don't know, taste, sense, smell that is very refreshing, but also I don't like orange rind. You don't? No, you know how sometimes you have orange peel or that little whiffed orange? I'm not into that.
It's interesting because for me, I've always had candied orange in various desserts. Being Italian, they often appear in especially Sicilian traditional desserts. And I remember being a child and not liking it. As I grew up and my sort of taste buds developed, and I just thought it's kind of neat to have peel in whatever you're eating. And then, I don't know, I just kind of said, I like it. I just kind of convinced myself that I liked it, and I do like citrus.
Did you know? Here's a fun fact for you. Pineapple, citrus or not?
I would say no.
Oh, why do you say that?
Well, citrus is like, it has a certain look to it, right? Like like orange, lemon. Disregard my apple statement because it's going to sound like I don't know what a citrus is, but grapefruit, lemon, lime, orange. I want to say kumquat, tangelo, tangerine. Wow. All those sort of peelable, bright colored fruit. I'm
really impressed that you know that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Why? Did you think pineapple was citrus?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Not all tropical fruit are citrus.
Well, call me stereotypical and uninformed and ignorant. I am clearly a citrus racist or whatever.
No, I wouldn't say that, but I would say, why did you think pineapple was citrus?
I I don't know. I think it's because when I associate citrus with like acidity.
Okay.
And so maybe that's why. Like when I bite into pineapple, I have that same refreshing kind of citrusy feeling.
Okay.
And when you're thinking of like fruits and things that you put in more citrus-based smoothies and things like that, I would associate pineapple with that.
So let me ask you this. What is your favorite citrus fruit then?
Well, I guess it would be an orange.
Okay.
I like lime as well.
Okay. You prefer lime over lemon?
Yes. Well, it depends.
Okay.
It depends, actually. So, like, I like having... so, in India, we have, like, lime juice.
Mm-hmm, sure.
Which is really super yummy, so I love that.
Like you just drink lime juice? Or
it's like lime juice with, like, kind of like a sugary syrup and just water. And
Yum.
it's very refreshing. But I like having hot water and lemon after my meals.
Sure.
Especially after like a big meal. But I like lime with my vodka sodas.
Okay, prefer over lemon.
Oh yes, you
Okay.
can't do a vodka soda with lemon.
Really?
Yeah.
And so what happens if you go to a bar and they give you lemon with your vodka and soda?
Well, there goes that person's tip, Marco.
Wow.
No.
Very severe. The repercussions for someone who doesn't know the difference between an orange and a pineapple. You know, I love... So, it's interesting, Nidhi. I enjoy grapefruit. Do you like grapefruit?
I like the ruby red, the kind of more...
I like the white grapefruit.
Oh,
and
really?
they're
It's
so
too tart.
hard to find.
But it's too tart.
It's not too tart. It's fantastic. And you know, when I was growing up, that's all you would see is the white grapefruit. And now, it's been years since I've seen the white grapefruit. And
Really?
yeah, I never see the white grape. I only see the ruby red. And it's interesting because my in-laws live in Florida on the Indian River, where a lot of the grapefruit come from. And whenever I'm down there, I see trucks filled with transporting oranges and lemons and... No, I don't know if it's lemons, but I certainly see oranges and grapefruit being transported in various trucks down there in the Indian River or Florida. And one time I went and I actually got a white grapefruit from a store that sells them, that has an orange and grapefruit grove. Have you ever seen citrus on trees?
I have like
Okay.
an orange tree or something, an orange bush. I mean,
Sure.
what do you call?
It's a tree.
It's a tree.
Yeah.
But I have not seen grapefruit.
Okay. Looks pretty similar.
Pretty similar,
Yeah.
round, spherical.
But you know what's
objects.
interesting? Have you ever had limoncello?
Yes, I like limoncello.
So it's a liqueur made from lemons, but it's a specific type of lemon. And have you ever seen the trees that grow these lemons?
No.
So it's in the southern part of Italy, in Campania. So, you know, Naples would be the principal city in that region. And like, you know, the Amalfi Coast and whatnot is where you'll find a lot of these lemons that grow. And they're huge. They're larger than grapefruit.
Really?
Yeah, and the thing that makes it interesting is like, so I actually bought one because I couldn't believe how big it was, and it was this big.
Okay.
And I'm sort of making a size for...
Like almost like a footballish. No,
Yeah,
maybe
like-
like baby's head.
Yeah, like a baby's head, let's say, right? And the pith was so thick, and that's...
Sorry, the dog is having a field day
Yeah,
behind us.
the
right
dog is very thirsty. But I don't even know if that's being picked up, but the pith is so thick. And I think that's why they're able to make the limoncello out of it. There must be a lot of alcohol or a lot of whatnot in the skin, because you make it from the skin,
Right.
right? Not from the actual lemon juice.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Margo, I'm just actually reading up, and apparently there is a white grapefruit shortage in Toronto.
In Toronto?
Yeah, I guess people... Well, I mean, this is back from 2014, but
Okay.
it seems like people are unable to find the white
Yeah.
grapefruit. It seems like pink...
Pink has taken over, I think.
Yes. So people are even trying to find yellow grapefruit, but sometimes that's also a little less. But who knows what's going on? I think it's getting... they're not importing it as much as they are importing the pink grapefruit.
Yeah, because I think their tastes have sort of changed to the pink grapefruit. Have you ever had orange blossom water or orange water?
No.
It's sort of like rose water, but it's with orange.
Really?
Yeah.
I love rose water, but I feel like orange water is not really my thing.
I think it's used primarily in cooking and baking and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. What is there any citrus fruit that you dislike? Or is like citrus something that you won't eat in a certain way? Or
Oh, that's a good question. I'm not a huge fan of it in salad.
yeah, I agree.
It's
I
not my
agree.
thing, but I don't like it. Once again, I'll eat it and.
You know what I can't stand in my salads? Strawberries.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you like strawberries on their own?
I mean, it's not my go-to fruit.
I love strawberries.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not my go-to. Like, I'd prefer a mango or
Do you like?
something non...
Is it the seeds that bother you?
No, I think it's like that with strawberries and blueberries. I just don't... I'm not a berry person.
Okay.
And I find that sometimes they're very sweet and sometimes they can be tart.
Yes.
And you don't know what you're going to get, so I just don't enjoy it as much.
So, of your favorite fruits, the mango would win out?
Mango, watermelon, lychees.
Oh, lychees. I can't stand lychees.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I love them fresh lychees.
No.
Oh, love it.
No.
Love it.
No, that's not mine.
Well, clearly we wouldn't have a problem if we were both together at a like fruit tray table. You know what I'm like iffy about?
Don't say pears because pears are my favorite.
Oh no, I don't like pears.
You don't like pears?
Only if they're like very ripe. I don't like my mom keeps putting pears in the fridge. When she comes over, she takes my pears and puts them in the fridge.
I think that's where they go.
No,
Pears and apples go in fridge.
Apples, yes, because you want your apples to be like crunchy. But pears are like need to be juicy and
No,
ripe.
but certain fruits belong in the fridge and certain fruits don't belong in the fridge. Like a avocado should not be in the fridge. It should not be refrigerated. But cold climate fruits like apples and pears last longer and do better in the fridge.
I know, but I want it to be ripe.
Okay.
I want to eat my pears when they're ripe
All
and
right.
juicy.
I'll just say this, your mom is right.
Well, that's not going to be the first time. She's probably going to love that.
What is your least favorite fruit?
Ooh, that's a
Mine
good
is
question.
definitely lychee.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I won't seek
Why?
that.
Why don't you like it? Is it like the fleshiness of it?
I don't like that flavor.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't like the flavor.
Oh, I love the flavor.
No.
Love it.
First of all, it doesn't taste like much when you eat it like that. But any sort of lychee syrup or drink or alcohol made from lychee, I don't like.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the lychee liqueur. There was a time in my life, Marco, when all I would do is have lychee martinis.
Wow.
That would be my go-to drink.
Mm-hmm.
That, a little bit of cranberry juice or something. Oh, it's
Sure.
perfect. But I understand. I think mine, I'm more like, I'm not big on fruit in general.
Okay.
Like, I'd rather have vegetables.
Oh.
Like, I don't have that much fruit in my house.
Okay.
And I find with fruit, I don't want it in, like, I don't like fruitcake. I don't like
Apple pies. or
apple
things
pies.
Like, you don't.
No, apple pies, it's only if it's fresh, and with lots of ice cream.
Okay.
So that I like the crust of the apple pie and the filling, but not the actual apples in the apple pie.
Okay, that makes no sense. But
Well,
fair.
like, you know how, like, there's the part that's kind of like, almost like,
yeah, the kind of
jelly-y.
syrupy kind of, yeah, sure.
I like that. I like the cinnamon. I love the crust. I don't like
The actual fruit. Okay.
fruit in there. Same thing with, like, cakes or anything like that. If you have, like, you know how you have some of those cakes with, like, fruit on the top and, like, a glaze over
Yes.
it? Hate that. Don't
Okay.
ever buy that for me.
Okay, that's good to know.
Please, always know that. And then I don't like I said, I don't like the berries. You know,
Okay.
I'm not really big
So you
on.
don't like many fruits, it sounds like.
No, again, mangoes, sure.
Okay.
Watermelon, amazing.
Right. Bananas?
Bananas, you know, I have a love-hate relationship with bananas.
Really?
Yeah. Love banana bread. Love banana.
Wait a second. A second ago you said, I don't like any fruit in...
Banana bread's different.
Okay.
Just like pumpkin pie. Love pumpkin pie.
Okay. Pumpkin's not a fruit, though.
Well, okay, whatever. Potato.
No, it's not a fruit. It's like,
Tomato.
it's like potato. That's the difference.
Well, tomatoes aren't a fruit either. No, tomatoes are a fruit.
Right. Wow, you really... Fruits are not your thing, are they?
Listen. No, but banana bread, love it.
Okay.
Bananas, ripe bananas, like if you're about to go work out or something like that, is a great snack.
Sure.
But it's not, again.
So you wouldn't go like, if you saw a bowl of fruit, you'd be like, oh, I want a banana.
Not unless there was like chocolate fondue involved.
Oh my goodness.
Then bananas for sure.
Okay.
Like if I'm having like a fondue or something where you have to dip into like liquid chocolate, give me bananas all the way. I don't want melon. I don't want. Then I'll also have strawberries actually. Banana and strawberries will work. But don't give me like apples and chocolate or cantaloupe and chocolate. No.
Wow. No. Well, you know, fruit should be eaten primarily on its own. It shouldn't be like accompaniment to liquid chocolate. I'll eat it if it has liquid chocolate where all you taste is the sugar from the chocolate. It's so funny.
When you think about meal kit companies, what do you see? Probably long, complicated recipes and subscriptions you can't escape. But with the new Blue Apron, we're doing meal delivery differently. No subscription needed. Faster, easier meals. And the same dedication to quality we've always had. Shop 100+ meals at blueapron.com. Get 50% off your first 2 orders with code APRON50. Terms and conditions apply. Visit blueapron.com/terms for more.
We live in a culture obsessed with dieting, weight loss, and exercise. And that can make eating disorder behaviors easy to miss. But the reality is, eating disorders are serious mental illnesses that take a major toll on your health and your life. But recovery is possible. Eating disorders are more common than you might think. Chances are you know someone who is struggling with one. Or maybe you're struggling yourself. If you're concerned about an eating disorder in yourself or a loved one, I want to introduce you to Equip. Equip is a fully virtual, evidence-based eating disorder treatment program that helps patients achieve lasting recovery at home. Every Equip patient is matched with a multidisciplinary care team that includes a therapist, dietitian, medical provider, and mentors. And you get a personalized treatment plan that's tailored to your unique goals and challenges. Equip treats patients of all ages and all eating disorder diagnoses. It's covered by insurance, and there's no wait list. If you think that you or a loved one could be struggling with an eating disorder, don't wait to get help. Visit equip.health to learn more. That's equip.health.
With almost 500,000 customers and over $1 trillion of secure payments, Bill isn't new to intelligent finance. It's the proven way to simplify bill pay and maximize cash flow. Want to learn more? Visit Bill.com/proven for a special offer.
I love fruit. I love fruit more than vegetables.
Ooh.
I've always wanted to have a mangosteen. Have you ever had a mangosteen? Mm-mm. So
what is that?
Oh, I think it's an Indian fruit, Nidhi.
A mangosteen?
Mangosteen, yeah. And so there was, when I was in Southeast Asia, there were 2 fruits that would be in the hotel, like in hotel lobbies, that said you cannot bring this fruit into your room. One is the durian fruit. Have you ever had the durian?
No.
You've never seen that one either?
No. Well, maybe, but maybe I don't know it as the same.
Okay, fair enough.
Word that
fair
you know,
enough.
because there's a. Okay, go ahead.
The durian is like
Durian? How do you spell that?
Durion, I think. I'm sure it's a stinky fruit, so it smells like rotting flesh, is what they say, and it has a horrible pungent smell. It's a rather large fruit, and it is horrible.
Oh yeah,
it's probably the only fruit, that and lychee are tied for fruits that I don't enjoy. But the mangosteen, I think it stains, and that's why you can't have it in certain hotel rooms in countries that they're native to.
I wonder if this is so that. Oh gosh, no, that's not what I was thinking. It is.
Yeah, that's the mangosteen.
It's
supposedly
Indonesian.
It's supposed, and that's where I was. Yeah, I was in Thailand and Indonesia where I saw it. And but I think I saw it in India too.
Maybe there's like an Indian fruit. It's called chiku.
Oh.
And it's good. I like that one too. And I haven't had it in a really long time.
Can you get it here in Canada?
Yeah, you can, but like at a specialty store.
Sure. And is it only available at certain times of the year? Like, for example, figs, right? Figs and cactus pears. Have you ever had a cactus pear, Nidhi?
Oh, I know what those are, but I haven't had one now.
Oh, you haven't had one?
No.
So they're available primarily during certain times of the year. And my family would always buy them when they're in season. And now more and more you'll see them out of season as well. But when you get an in-season fig or an in-season prickly pear, it's out of this world.
So the chiku's called sapoda or sapodilla.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I'm trying to figure out so it's this brown fruit that kind of looks like that.
It kind of looks like a kiwi.
Yeah, a little bit. And then it's got these really nice seeds inside, like these dark black, like almost like it's a very interesting fruit.
Yeah,
if you've never seen it before.
fleshy like a peach, but it has 3 seeds.
Yeah, exactly. So we used to have that all the time, and it's grown sort of in large quantities, kind of in India and Pakistan and East Asia, Southeast Asia, like Thailand and Malaysia and all of those places. But I'm trying to figure out what the English word for it, but it looks like it is sapodilla. So that's interesting. But
you know, Nidhi, there's this fruit that is like a tropical fruit that's native to our part of Canada that I had never heard of before.
A tropical fruit?
Yeah. Look it up, okay, when I tell you. It's called paw, like a
paw, like an animal paw?
Like an animal paw. So I was listening to a program on CBC radio, and there's this plant guy, I forget his name, but I love this show where he just talks about plants. And a caller called in and talked about this fruit called the pawpaw, which is native in North America, the northeast part of North America, so in Ontario and whatnot. Yeah, and it's
got like this, how odd, it's like got a green and outer, like its skin is green, but inside it's like this white fleshy meaty texture, it looks like.
And it's rather big. It's like the size of a mango, I was told.
And it's got like 4 seeds. The seeds are not clumped. You know how seeds in fruit are usually clumped together?
Sure.
They're kind of like parallel to one
so
another.
It's safe to say it's a strange looking fruit, right,
It's
Nidhi?
got it looks a bit like a papaya.
Yeah, fair enough. But it's a North American fruit, right? And so ever since I heard that, now all I want to do is try this fruit.
Have you found it?
No, because it's a tree that is kind of like not commercially grown for its fruit. So either you have it on your property or you don't.
Oh.
And so I need to find out if anybody knows how I can find the pawpaw fruit and when it's in season. I'm going to make it my mission. I think mangosteens are in season right now, Nidhi. Because I was in Chinatown and I saw one and I wanted to buy it, but I was with friends and we were going out. So...
We should, maybe next episode or in a few episodes, like just have a few of these specialty fruits for a taste test.
A blind taste test.
Blind taste test.
And I'll see which one really horrifies you. But yeah, I wanted to talk to you about citrus, and we got into all this fruit talk.
What's custard apple?
Oh, I think it's a type of apple. Remember we had an episode on apples, and we talked about the different types of apple, like the Macintosh and the snowflake apple.
So it's like a different...
I think
like
it's a variety of apple.
I don't like custard either. I'm just going to put that out there.
But custard is not a fruit. It's a dessert that you make. Okay.
Yes, fair enough. I know that much. But just... which is weird because I like rice pudding. There's this Lebanese like dessert that's kind of like a custardy, but it's with rose water and pistachio.
Okay.
But custard? No.
Not your thing, really?
No,
Well, that's good to
it.
know.
I know.
It's good to know. I can't bring you any sort of fruit cake other than banana bread.
Yep.
And pumpkin pie, which is a vegetable, but I digress. Are you okay with zucchini bread? That's a vegetable too. Okay, so you're okay with vegetable breads.
Yeah,
okay.
you have to write these down because my birthday's coming up. So.
Yeah. And but you sorry, what was the thing? But you don't like custard, but you'll have any other sort of custardy type dessert.
Yes.
Even creme caramel?
Yeah, I mean, it's not my go-to.
Okay, that's my least favorite of the
Really?
the
Of
custardy type
creme,
dessert.
Yeah. Mostly because I find it a little too sweet. Like 2 bites of creme caramel and it's like, okay, I'm done.
See, to me, it has like a burnt quality to it.
It does,
And I
you're
don't
right.
I don't like smoky or burnt things.
Do you like creme brulee?
Yeah, strangely enough, I don't mind that. But but if the sugar's burnt, I wouldn't like it. It should be just round or flambé or whatever.
Caramelized.
What about lemon desserts, like a lemon meringue pie or a key lime pie?
Meringue? I'm not into that. But I do like lemon loaf, like.
Okay, like a lemon poppy seed muffin.
Love that. Same thing with lime. Like I don't know, I'm not a big pie person.
Okay.
I feel like we're talking about all the things that Nidhi doesn't like.
I know. You made it clear that you're not a fruit
But
person.
you're wearing kind of like a key lime shirt.
I am. I had an
good.
audition and I had to wear bright colors for this audition. So, do you have a zester in your home if you needed to zest or get some lemon zest or rind? Do you have any tools for that?
I mean, I would use a peeler a little bit. No?
Okay. Yeah.
I don't have a zester. I just bought actually a grinder, not like a magic bullet,
Okay. Yes.
which was super helpful, and I
good.
feel like my life has changed.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, are you making yourself smoothies, or are you just?
No, sorry, it's not a magic bullet. Sorry, my bad. It's a Ninja. It's a chopper.
Right. Okay.
It's a chopper.
Okay, yeah.
So now I'm obsessed with just putting things in the chopper
Sure.
to chop. So I'm like, the other day I bought like a load of like a whole bag of garlic,
Okay.
and then I put it all in the Ninja to try and make like minced garlic. And now I have minced garlic for like the year.
Where is your garlic from?
That one I got from the Chinese store.
Yeah, so it's probably Chinese garlic.
Probably. Sorry, it's not Italian garlic.
No. My preference is always Ontario garlic,
Okay.
which is not easy to find and can be very expensive, but is the best.
Superior. The best in what way?
It's just a good quality garlic,
Okay, fair.
and it's local, and
Fair.
or garlic from California is fantastic as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh, didn't know that.
Yeah. Gilroy, California is the garlic capital of North America.
Gilroy?
Gilroy, yeah, it's a city in
I
California.
feel like we might have to do an episode on Gilroy,
I would love
California.
to go to Gilroy. They do a garlic festival there every year.
Really?
Yeah.
They have a garlic festival here in Toronto every year, too.
I know someone who's a garlic farmer.
Really?
Yeah. And I want to get her on an episode.
Yeah, I wonder what that's like.
I've got to go to the farm. She's invited me, so I will go. And
I wonder what the process is for, like, farming garlic.
Well, it could get a blight, and that could affect your crop,
What's a blight?
like a mold or a parasite or whatnot. So it's susceptible, even though garlic is so great for. Garlic is great for
So many things.
so many things. Like, it's very antibacterial
Yeah.
and antimicrobial. It is susceptible to things as well.
Well, fair enough. I feel like farming in general is not a job that would be... I mean, it's not an easy job.
No, for sure. It's
I think I would fail really badly at farming.
Well, considering that you're not a fan of fruits,
Anything that can be
wouldn't-
farmed.
Well, you know what? We'll just have to see in the future episodes if your farm takes off.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Well, Nidhi, from citrus to all these different places to
farming.
garlic and farming, this has been the Insomnia Project, the citrus episode.
Citrus episode. Thank you so much for listening. As always, we are produced by Drumcast Productions and are recording from Toronto, Canada. And we hope that you find us on Twitter, shout out at us on iTunes or SoundCloud, and we hope that you listen and sleep.